right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, man. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. They yet to announce the Luis Ortiz fight for Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury fights Otto Wallin, I believe, this weekend. It wasn't talking to them moving that day, off that day, but it'll be for that Cinco de Mayo belt this weekend. Also, you had Devin Haney fighting Friday on the Zone, Madison Square Garden Theater Room. You in the area, go check them out. MSG is nice, even the theater room is attached to the big room. But how big is Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury actually? Let's talk about it. We back. It's Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And there's questions I keep getting. You know, how big is Deontay and Fury? And Anthony Joshua and Louise is a bigger fight, and this and that. And, you know, the tentative date for Wilder and Fury is February 22nd. And, you know, Deontay Wilder is legally obligated to fight Luis Ortiz before the month of November is over per his Tyson Fury contract. So, obviously, Fury getting his fight out the way September 14th. He's been taking a lot of flack for fighting easy opponents. But the way it was, Eddie Hearn put in an interview I seen yesterday on Fight Hype, is that Eddie Hearn said that they don't have the money to pay Fury opponents because they gave Fury so much money to stop him from taking that Wilder rematch. But just looking at the fight in general, it must be a big fight. I'm going to tell you why. Because Bob Arum done put his hand in the honey jar. You know what I'm saying? He done did his best winning to put impression. They must really think this fight can do well, can be big. I think it's going to be bigger than the $350,000 they alleged it did before, or reported it did before. I actually think this fight is a big fight. And it's hard to measure how big Anthony Joshua fight is in America versus Louise. The reason why it's so big to say is because the Zone doesn't release numbers. The Nielsen ratings they don't have jurisdictions on digital platform apps. So ESPN Plus app, Showtime app, Fox app, they don't have jurisdictions, so they'll never release numbers on that. The only numbers you get from them is from what the company tells you. And if some of these companies saying, wow, Fury sold 6,000-7,000 tickets but only sold under 2,000, or Wilder sold this many tickets but they comped a ton and gave some away. So are you really going to believe the network? The only true numbers to really believe is the Nielsen ratings. But I think it's a big fight. I don't think Bob Arum would have intervened in the rematch if he didn't think it was a big fight. I think the build-up was good. Showtime, you know, they gave him a platform to talk a ton of shit. And I think, you know, ESPN is going to push the fight as well. You're going to have ESPN and Fox pushing the fight. You're going to have Fox pushing it, which they did an amazing job pushing Mikey and Errol Spence. I don't think they recaptured that magic versus with Errol and Sean, but I don't think that was their intent. I think they pushed that Mikey and Errol Spence fight because Mikey was Hispanic. I'm just going to keep it real. And I think ESPN is going to do the job. Now, has Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury capitalized on their momentum since fighting? Absolutely not. I think Wilder has capitalized more on his momentum because the knockout of Dominic Breazeale went viral. But I feel like he could have done more. I feel like Wilder should have been fought 2 times already. He should have fought 3 times this year. But Fury, fighting on the ESPN Plus app, did no favors. That's it. Tyson Fury should have been fought on regular ESPN at least once or twice already to really appeal to the public. The ESPN Plus app is dominated by UFC fans. They reached over a million something subscribers, I think it was, when, you know, the UFC came to ESPN Plus. So it's not for the older fights. It's not for the college football or the college basketball games. The ESPN Plus app is an MMA UFC dominant app. And their subscribers come from the UFC. And they running a ton of promos. If you bought Khabib pay-per-view, you get ESPN Plus for $20 a year or for $20 for an entire year or some shit like that. So, you know, I think it's a big fight between Wilder and Fury. I think they promote it so. I think they use the Super Bowl to promote it. They should. Super Bowl is like 2 or 3 weeks before the fight. They should do a Super Bowl ad. They should, you know, have them, at the Super Bowl doing some promos. I'm not sure what the Super Bowl on this year. It's either Fox, NBC, or CBS. I think it was on NBC last year. I didn't really watch it, but for Bob Arum to come in there and throw big money at Tyson Fury, for one, they believe Tyson Fury will beat the hell out of Deontay Wilder. For two, they believe Tyson Fury is worth the money and he can appeal to the public like Conor McGregor, being a white man that speak fluid and clear English, and they think they got something. But the thing about it is, what they not calculating for Tyson Fury is people like knockouts. Had Tyson Fury been knocking guys out like Deontay Wilder and had that type of mouthpiece and the complexion for the selection or the complexion for the protection, then yeah, Tyson Fury would be, big as Gary Cooney was. You know what I'm saying? He'd be a huge popular heavyweight. But he not. Tyson Fury does not deliver what people want to see. And what people want to see is knockouts. And Deontay Wilder delivered knockouts. Had Tyson Fury had knockout power like Wilder and was knocking guys out one punch, then yeah, he'd be worth the money. But I anticipate the fight to be bigger than the first. And with Bob Arum throwing his money on the fight, that just let me know right there, him stopping, get in the middle of this fight and paying Tyson Fury not to fight Wilder until down the line. But the thing about it is they hurt his stock by having the fight on the Plus app. They hurt his stock. They should have had Tyson Fury fighting on ESPN building up to this Wilder fight. And also Wilder, I'd be mad if I didn't mention it. Wilder fighting on SHOWTIME and SHOWTIME not offering CBS, that hurt his stock. Wilder fighting Luis Ortiz on SHOWTIME pay-per-view, that's going to hurt his accessibility. Really, in my opinion, this fight could have been bigger than what it was. Or what it's going to be. It could have been. The reason it's not bigger is because the accessibility of the fighters. Fury on the app, nobody cares. People still don't know who Fury is. Him and Wilder, they did good numbers. I think when Wilder said to this day to Radio Raheem, that boosted that fight up another 100,000, even probably 150,000. All right. Two, Deontay Wilder, they should be showcasing him on CBS. He your number one fighter. He your fighter that's the only fighter that's eclipsing 1 million regular views on SHOWTIME. Why ain't Deontay Wilder fighting on CBS? His two fights on CBS and Fury fighting on ABC or NBC, ESPN, they should have opened up ABC for Terrence Crawford a long time ago. He should have had a fight on ABC. Fury should have a fight on ABC. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to build this fight up to what it be, but really, my guesstimation on how big it actually be, I'm gonna say they do 500, 550,000, and I think they could have done more had ESPN done better by Tyson Fury and made them accessible. I think they could have done more had Wilder fought on Fox or had Wilder fought on CBS. I think they could have done more. I think that Brazil knockout would have went super viral had it been on CBS, had it been on Fox. That's what Deontay Wilder built his core fan base on, was fighting on NBC and regular network television. And people see how big of a star Deontay Wilder became in America. And a lot of people just, they can't figure it out in boxing. How did Wilder only got to do 1 million over Mikey and Broner fighting, over Errol Spence fighting, over Joshua fighting on SHOWTIME? How can he do 1 million viewerships on SHOWTIME when it seems to be impossible? It's because he fought on network television. He got knockouts on NBC. He built his core fan base on regular network television. When fighters figure that out, that's the ticket. Build your fan base on Fox. Build your fan base on ESPN. Build your fan base on FS1. If they open up CBS, ABC, build your fan base there. And then it'll produce pay-per-view dividends down the line if you got the juice. Which I believe Errol Spence and Crawford and Wilder, they got the juice to do so. But I'm going to say this fight is probably going to be a 550,000 pay-per-view. I think ESPN will push. I think Fox will push. But ultimately, I think it was detrimental. It was they damaged the fight by not making the fighters more accessible. But hey, it's my personal opinion. It's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, a car sponsorship, a video request. Keep sharing the videos. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. If you want to sponsor, just hit me up. My email is in the description. Other than that, don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You want to make a donation, the link's in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellow Sports TV. We gone.